right, guys, I don't make videos like this, but after today's news, we have to discuss it. So, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged and they are going to be getting married. I don't know why I said that. That's the exact same thing. It doesn't matter. This means a lot because the football season starts in like what, 9 days? It starts next Thursday, right? Eagles Cowboys kickoff. And by announcing the engagement just before the season starts, the Swifties are going to watch the NFL games in full force because Travis Kelce isn't just another one of her boyfriends. He is her fiance. And like now they're going to be watching these games and like they're going to be boosting the ratings of the NFL. And the NFL is going to realize that they only get more money when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are on the screen. This means that they are going to rig the season in favor of the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are going to win another ring. It is the perfect script, okay? This is probably going to be Kelsey's last season in the NFL. He's getting up there in age, and he just announced that he's going to get engaged. He has an international superstar as a fiance now. You really think he's going to want to be spending his time, like studying, please, working out in the hot sun? No, he wants to relax, bro. So this is going to be Kelsey's last season, and what better way to end off the legacy of the greatest tight end to ever play the game by giving him a fourth Super Bowl ring. Okay, so he's gonna get his Super Bowl ring and he is going to retire in peace, and then it's just perfect. Okay, it is a perfect script, and like I said, the Swifties are obviously gonna watch the NFL in record numbers. So yeah, the Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl this year. Not only do they have, a team to do it because they revamped the offensive line, but now the script is just in our favor. And you might say, okay, so why didn't the NFL do it in 2024? Well, you see, the NFL wanted to do it in 2024. They wanted to rig the Super Bowl for the Chiefs. They wanted to get that three-peat narrative. They wanted to see Taylor Swift be happy at the Super Bowl. They wanted Travis Kelce to three-peat, win his fourth ring last year, so he could retire this year. So he could retire last year, and then this year he wouldn't be on the Chiefs roster. But you can rig close games. You can, make questionable calls to like rig these close games, but you cannot rig a blowout. And the NFL kind of punished the Chiefs because at the end of the 2023 season, when they won the Super Bowl against the 49ers in overtime, they got a little cocky and they decided not to address the left tackle situation properly. And the NFL decided to punish us. They were like, you can't just not give your quarterback blindside protection and expect to win the Super Bowl. That's just not how it works. So the NFL worked their magic and they purposely put a team, like the NFL knew we had a weak offensive line, and they purposely put a team in the Super Bowl, being the Eagles, that had an elite defensive line, and that's why we got blown out in the Super Bowl. They wanted to punish us. But at the same time, they also tried rigging it for us because, in the end, we give them the money. But unfortunately, you can't rig a blowout. And that's why the Eagles are actually being punished right now. They lost so many other key pieces, and now they're not going to repeat, right? So they wanted to do it last year, but the combination of the Chiefs acting entitled to a three-peat and not addressing the left tackle situation, along with the Eagles' defensive line making the game blowout, means that the NFL can rig it for us. But now, the team looks relatively complete in the year in the 2025 season, and now Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are getting engaged, so they're gonna rig the season for us, and the Chiefs are gonna win their fifth Super Bowl ring in franchise history. Mahomes is gonna win his fourth at just the age of 30. Kelce's gonna win his fourth and retire. But Mahomes, now the challenge comes for you, Mahomes, because once the NFL gives you this ring this season, you are going to have to try winning rings by yourself, which you haven't done since 2022. And I am 100% exaggerating that because Mahomes is a talented player, but the NFL is not going to rig it for us anymore. Because why would they care about some random team in Kansas City? You think Kansas City is a big market? No, bro. So the Chiefs, they got to do their best after this season because there is going to be no more rigging when Taylor Swift is off of the table, all right? And if you want to surpass Tom Brady, you got to keep winning, bro. You got to just keep winning. You got to not stop winning, bro. You're only 30 years old. A quarterback usually plays till like what? Their late 30s. So you got like maybe like 7, 8 years left in the tank, bro. You got 8 years to win, like, in my opinion, he only needs to win like two more rings. But like, if you want to get eight, that's a different story. But actually, no, not two more. Three more. Well, two more put him at five, which puts him at number two of all time. But three more, 6 rings in less time than Tom Brady, then yeah, you might as well just say he's number one. That's an argument right there. But yeah, Mahomes, you got to keep winning because after this, NFL's not gonna ring it for you. That's about all. Peace out.